Alright, hello Sagittarius, how are you? How are you really? This is your monthly tarot reading. I pray that all is well with you, lovelies. We're going to go ahead and see what's in store for you in this month of May, or the things that you can kind of look out for, or certain parts of yourself that you can work on this month. Okay? What do we have for Sagittarius? It's like y'all's cards always come out really fast. Alright, so here we have the Five of Swords. Ooh, okay, that's a card of conflict. Okay, and we also have the Two of Swords. Okay, so I don't know if you're battling within yourself or if you butted heads with somebody else, but looks like there's some type of conflict in regards to a decision that has to be made or that had to be made. Okay, so what about this Five of Swords? Okay, what about this Five of Swords? Okay, so here we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so Sagittarius, if this is about a job, okay, it looks almost as if you're torn between it's like you're torn between two different opportunities here, two different job offers. Okay, and if it's their this is people, it's almost as if you're torn between which person, I guess, is something more stable that you could actually build something with. Okay, I'm gonna pull another card to clarify the Two of Pentacles. All I see here is conflict, indecision, and two different paths here. Okay, so are you in conflict with yourself, Sagittarius? Okay, if any of you Sagittarius is torn between two different people, looks like you're torn between an air sign and an earth sign. Okay, here we have the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, so it looks like for some of you Sagittarius, if you were with somebody, or even if you're single and you're just connecting with somebody, or even married to them, it looks like one of you kind of had a change of mind. So yeah, Sagittarius, it looks like you or somebody else started to see something from a different perspective here. Okay, in regards to y'all's connection. Okay, maybe there's some indecision going on that caused conflict. Okay, what else do we need to know about this situation? Okay, alright, what else do we need to know about this situation here? Okay, for some of you Sagittarius, is if you were connecting with somebody, either you couldn't make your mind up or they couldn't make their mind up. Okay, and that caused the conflict. Okay, here we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay, so okay, you guys could have been disagreeing about this ending. Okay, it looks like if this is a love relationship, it looks like one of you didn't want this ending, but the other person did. Okay, y'all weren't on the same page about that. Okay, but it looks like one of you started to see something in a different light. Okay, it's like one of you started to see something in a different light that made one person want this to come to an end, but the other person did not. Okay, what about this Nine of Wands in reverse? Okay, why the ending? Some of you who are on your job, it looks almost as if like maybe your boss wanted to fire you, but you didn't want that to happen. Okay, some type of conflict that arose. Okay, why the Nine of Wands in reverse? Okay, all right, so All right, so that was plenty of cards that came out. All right, so here we have the Eight of Swords in reverse, okay? Then we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. The Three of Wands. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And we also have the Ten of Cups, okay? So, in regards to love or relationship, Sagittarius, it looks like, ooh, okay. All right, Sagittarius, it looks like the person that you were dealing with, either you or this person, it looks like they were kind of confused, okay? Looks like they were kind of confused here, okay? They didn't know what was the right path to take here, okay? And maybe they were overthinking, but there is love involved. They probably was confused about which person they could have this Ten of Cups with, this highest level of emotional fulfillment, okay? And also, it kind of looks almost as if the person that you were dealing with, Sagittarius, it looks like maybe they, okay, kind of like Gemini's reading. And if you want to check out Gemini's reading, I really think that you should. But in Gemini's reading, it's almost as if some of the Geminis, they were torn between, like, they were torn between two different people. They didn't know which one that they could really see a future with. So they actually wanted to end things with the person who wanted something serious with them so that they could protect that person from being in a love triangle, okay? So it seems almost as if, Sagittarius, you were dealing with somebody who they really didn't have their mind made up, okay? And, you know, they didn't know what was the right path to take. They didn't know which path would lead them to this emotional fulfillment, okay? And this happy ending here, okay? And with this Nine of Swords in reverse, it's almost as if like this person wanted to basically prevent you from being overloaded with emotions, okay? They wanted to prevent this, okay? Which is unnecessary stress on you, okay? Or it looks like you were torn and wanted to avoid unnecessary stress with them, okay? So it's like they may have felt like it was best that this would come to an end, but it's like you two were not seeing eye to eye on that, and that's probably what caused the conflict here, okay? And also with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you could have been dealing with somebody, Sagittarius, who really didn't feel on top of things, okay? Because the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who, they're on top of things, they know what they're doing, and things of that nature. Now with this Queen of Pentacles being in reverse, you could have actually been dealing with somebody who maybe they come out of a situation or a very long relationship or marriage that kind of left them in a very insecure place to where they weren't able to make sound decisions moving forward, okay? So it's just kind of like you could be upset with this person for wanting to walk away, okay, for being indecisive. You can be upset with them, or you can choose to be compassionate and understand where this person is coming from, okay? Because with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this speaks of a person who right now is not in the healthiest of place within themselves, okay? So this is a person who, you know, just maybe it's a person who probably got laid off of their job, or either they're coming out of a marriage or coming out of a relationship, or just kind of still figuring things out, you know? So, you know, this may be a person who really doesn't trust themselves fully, or somebody who doesn't have that much confidence in their ability to make sound decisions, okay? So, you know, you very well could be upset with them, Sagittarius. You can, you know, you have every right to feel how you feel, you know, but it's just kind of like understanding both sides of the coin, okay? Or either you were wanting to bring this to an end, but, you know, y'all just were not agreeing with this ending. Y'all did not agree. Y'all were not seeing eye to eye about this ending, okay? It looks like you didn't want this to end, or they didn't want this to end, because, you know, that was their highest level of emotional fulfillment. You really wanted this with this person, or they really wanted it with you. But the other person knew that they had other things going on. The other person knew that they were unsure. The other person knew that they were overthinking. The other person knew that they were not on the same page as you. So it's like, to avoid disappointing you and avoid hurting you, it's like they had to in turn disappoint you or hurt you anyway by wanting this to come to an end, although they know that it was going to hurt you, and although they knew it was going to disappoint you, you know. And it's just kind of like I said, y'all should really check out Gemini's reading so you can kind of understand the mentality of the person that you're dealing with, Sagittarius. But it looks like you were dealing with a person who wanted to avoid hurting you, although it hurt you in the end anyway because of their decision of wanting to walk away. You know, it's like they just wanted to prevent themselves, okay? Or you could have been dealing with a person who walked away because they felt like you were undecided, or felt like you were confused and overthinking, and they may have felt like you didn't know what it was that you wanted, okay? So only take these as they resonate, Sagittarius, but it really looks like somebody was trying to avoid hurting somebody here and avoid dragging somebody into a very messy situation, okay? So it's kind of like this person had to, or either you had to basically break, looks like somebody had to break somebody's heart to stop them from breaking their heart, if that makes sense. It really looks like somebody was trying to protect somebody here. But yeah, it's just all about how you view the situation, Sagittarius, okay? So the main thing this month is, even outside of this situation, is just really basically paying attention to the way that you view things, okay? Because you could easily look at this situation and be angry with this person for wanting things to come to an end. Or, you know, if you just stop for a minute, put yourself in this other person's shoes, okay? Especially with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, okay? This speaks of a person who's actually been through a lot, okay? So their judgment may be completely off, okay? This may be a person who's like right now not trusting themselves, not trusting any way that they feel, not trusting how they're thinking, and just really in an area to where like they're not really able to make sound decisions right now, okay? So, you know, it's just all about how you view this, Sagittarius, you know? It's all about how you view it, you know? No, you didn't want this to come to an end. No, y'all didn't agree on this ending, okay? But it looks like this was a move that was done by this person because they felt like this was what was best. For my Sagittarius is who, if you were dealing with a person and they left because they were confused, okay, I would just say to really check out Gemini's reading, okay? Or if you're a Sagittarius who you left somebody behind because you were confused, I would just say don't feel bad, okay? Because it's better to leave and not have that person involved with your confusion versus staying with this person, knowing that your mind is not fully made up and knowing that you're not 100% in, okay? But this does look like a pretty painful ending here, Sagittarius. Okay, so just know that everything happens for a reason, and it kind of looks like you really avoided something, or it looks like this person helped you to avoid getting into something, okay? So just know there's always a blessing in disguise, you know? Sometimes things like this happen so it can basically protect us from going through things, okay? But just imagine if you did stay in this situation, okay? So if you were dealing with a person who was confused, couldn't make their mind up, and if they were torn between two people, what if they decided to stay with you, you know? What if they continued to entertain you and continue to be confused, you know? How would that make you feel, you know? So what would you respect more from this person? Would you respect them continuing to deal with you knowing that they're confused, okay? Or would you have respected them walking away and stopping you from getting into that, you know. It looks like you were dealing with somebody who was looking out for your best interest, Sagittarius, okay? Because it's like, although this person's judgment was probably thrown off, it looks like they had enough sense and enough judgment and moral compass and integrity to want to bring this to an end because they were confused, okay? So it looks like this person respects you a whole lot more than you think, Sagittarius. You may feel like this person doesn't love you or doesn't care about you, but it looks like they made a move for you, okay? It looks like they did this move, made this ending out of love and out of respect for you. You know? Looks like they did that out of love and respect. You know, but it's just all about how you view it, Sagittarius, you know? But it's just kind of like, what would you prefer? But I would just say, like, not to let the other person's actions affect you, okay? Because we're all entitled to our own choices and decisions, okay? So if they decided to, you know, end things for whatever reason, I would just say, like, not to let that bother you, okay? But I guess it's easier said than done, because we all have been in a situation where a person has ended things and we really didn't want that ending. So it's much easier said than done, but just know that everything happens for a reason, and who knows, you know, that could very well just be your protection, you know, this ending here, or it could be their protection, okay? But, or it could be their protection, but, you know, it looks like this ending had to come about. It kind of looks like this was what was best, okay? So yeah, it looks like a major disagreement here, but trust me, Sagittarius, you will be grateful. You know, right now you may feel the hurt of it. You may be very disappointed and experience some feeling of loss here, but everything happens for a reason, okay? This may actually end up working out in your favor, okay? Because you just don't know what type of bullet you're actually dodging here, okay? This person may have stopped you from really, you know, getting into a mess here, okay? Yeah, that's pretty much all that I have for you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you took something from this video, and I hope that it helps to make sense of your situation, whatever you end up going through. And yeah, I just hope that this helps to shed light on whatever questions you had or whatever situation you're going through. If you like this video, be sure to like it. Also, subscribe so the next time y'all's video comes out, you have access to it. And if you're comfortable, you can comment how this resonates with you so your other Sagittariuses can comment and y'all can have your own community, okay? To my Sagittariuses who, you know, you had to cut things off with this person, just know that you did what was best for you, you know? And I know you may feel a little guilty and like you really let this person down, but, you know, it's like you were pretty much consider them in the process. You know that you didn't want to bring them into a messy situation, you know, so just know that you don't have to feel bad, you know, and I hope that I'm able to reassure you that, you know, you did what was best for you and that you don't have to feel remorseful for putting an end to this, okay? And if your person was the one that ended things, you know, I just want to let you know you're not alone with that situation. I think we've all been in situations, special relationships, where we wanted more than the other person, or the other person wasn't ready to commit, or they were confused. You know, I think we've all been in a situation like that. So just know that you're not alone, Sagittarius, okay? And I pray that this video gave you some type of comfort and relief knowing that you're not alone, you know. And I also pray that this gave you clarity as to why this person may have walked away, you know, to where you don't have to be confused anymore, you know. And I pray that this gave you closure and all the comfort that you need, you know, to be able to fully process this situation here, okay? And if you had got let off from your job, you know, without really wanting to walk away, just know that there may be something better in store for you, Sagittarius, you know. So if you let this person go, that allows them to find somebody who's ready, you know. Or if they let you go, they're allowing you to find somebody who's ready, you know. Or if your boss lets you go, that gives you an opportunity to actually find a better job that's more aligned with you, you know. These endings, they happen for a reason, and it's so that something better can come in, okay? So yeah, I'll let you guys go. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, toodles!